Okay, so a win for your team today that I thought was very well deserved. What are your thoughts on the game?
I'm delighted. You know, we haven't won at home all season. We've only had 4 games. You know, we've been terrific. Our performance levels have been massive, and they were great today as well. So I think finally kind of got what we deserved a little bit, and I couldn't be prouder of the players. They're incredible.
Yeah, the fight in your team and the spirit was amazing today. Was that the key to the victory?
Yeah, I think so. A little bit of quality too. You know, we had players in there against Tindastot who really controlled the game and played a slower tempo, and we thought we could have got something up there, a bit more up there too. But you come down here, you got to change a couple of things. You know, it's just football, and it was fantastic. And you know, you always get fight here. We've got the best Duke in the country, in my opinion. So you always get fight. That's a gimme when you come here. So with the quality, it was lovely to watch.
Yeah, this game was of course the rematch of the cup final last year. Was that something you had in mind for the game, or?
Not at all. Cup final is a year ago, so we've had a lot. Like, they beat us in an Iving Lake in April, so maybe we're the ones looking for revenge. You know, it's no, that wasn't in our mindset at all. I don't think we've mentioned it. It's probably since January. So it's one of the greatest days in the club's history. We'll never forget it, but we're on to making new memories now.
Okay, Breidablik, of course, like in the first 5 minutes, I felt they started better, but then Akla gets injured and has to be subbed off. Do you think that had an effect on the game?
Yeah, man, she's a great player. God almighty, you know, you never want to see great players getting injured, and all that had to go off for her knee too, and half piece with her knee for us. You never want to see great players getting injured, but we hope to God that she's okay. And yeah, of course, it's like, you're going to lose a player like Agla Maria, it's going to affect the game. That's not our concern. That's for Nick to deal with. We have to deal with the players that we had on the field and the players we had on the bench here, the game changers. So, and I thought they did the club very proud today.
And the injury in Haftis, how's that looking on the knee?
It doesn't look too bad, but she's a very strong girl, and she's had an amazing start to the season. So we don't want to be, you know, we'll have her assessed tonight, have a little look at it again tomorrow, and we'll see how she is.
Okay, and now another home game coming up next week against Stjarnan. It must be the same plan for that, just to show the same fight and the energy.
Well, we said, if we were playing our grandmother's team, we'd show the same fight. We do the same things all the time, and it's not for us. It's not for us to change. Teams have to adapt to the way we play. We're not going to change. So, but the Stjarnan, everyone knows the respect I have for Christian, and he's done a great job turning their year around as well. He said a bad start, so that'll be another barn burner, is a good word. Would be another great game, and hopefully we still fill the Stuka again and give them another memory.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, buddy.
And congrats on the victory.